Good morning, everyone. Getting ready to get started on a Tuesday morning at the time of this video. Not sure what day it'll be when I upload it, but here's some tales from Gigland. Tales from Gigland. Yesterday was a pretty good day. I made about $200 yesterday. It was a full day of gig work. Had an interesting passenger at one point. A man and a woman got in, and before I even had an opportunity to think or respond, their little scroungy dog jumped in. And Uber used to, I guess they still do, but they used to, because I remember getting an email a long time ago. They encourage us to carry a blanket for dogs, and I didn't even have an opportunity to try to get a blanket. Before I knew it, the dog was already in. And I've never really had problems with dogs. I've never really had a mess or anything. And this one didn't leave a mess either. Just I noticed some hair, a little bit of hair afterwards that I had to kind of clean up, but nothing major. But the little yapping thing got right between the driver's seat and the passenger seat and just barked in my ear. And I personally, if I had to transport a dog in someone's vehicle, I don't think I'd let that happen. But these people didn't seem to mind. And it was everything I could do to keep from going, bam! Because that's where the dog was. But I'm not an animal abuser, so I didn't do that. I just suffered through it. And then we got there. Well, first of all, the guy said, he gets in, a big man. He gets in and says, "Do I need to put my seatbelt on?" Well, he was a big man, but let me go back and clarify. He wasn't so big that he couldn't get a seatbelt on. And he asked me that, and I didn't say anything. I was just sort of dumbfounded for a moment. And I guess after a few seconds of my non-reply, he took that to mean, yeah, I probably better go ahead and be putting my seatbelt on. But the really interesting part was, as I was on my way to transport this couple and the little yapping dog to their destination, another ride came in. So I reached up to my phone and tapped it and accepted the ride, as we are accustomed to do, because that's how the platform works. Sometimes you'll get your next ride request before you complete your current ride. So that was nothing strange, nothing new, nothing out of the way for me to do. So I get to the destination and I'm like, okay, well, here we are. Thank you. I'm doing my typical niceties to bring the ride to a close, having already accepted the next ride. So they're waiting on me to come and pick them up, whoever the next passenger is. So the guy over here in the passenger seat says, "Well, I'm going to pay you some cash to take me on down the road." Totally unaware of the fact that I'd already accepted another ride. If my next ride's already in the queue. If you're going to be an Uber passenger, please be aware of how the platform works. You just can't assume that we want to work under the table or off the app or go off the grid or whatever. Now, I have no doubt that there are Uber drivers out there that will gladly go off the grid and do these sorts of things. I'm not one of them. I want my stuff to be on the app. I want it to be on the grid, so to speak, because it gives me control and flexibility over my time and over my schedule. I'm not out here for hire by the individual, to be off the grid, because when I'm done, I want to turn that app off and be done. So that's not how the platform works, folks. So I had to tell him, "Sorry, buddy, but I've already accepted my next ride. It's in the queue. It's waiting," and wasn't trying to make anybody mad. Didn't seem like he got mad about it. I hope he didn't. But he was like, oh, okay. And they went ahead and got out, and whoever's house they were at, I suppose he said that he would try to pay them to take him on down the road. So anyway, that was just a little bit of my day. Met some more nice people. You know, most people are just straight up doing the right thing, using the platform the way it's intended to be used. And I'm always thankful for those people. Well, I'm going to start this day. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's time for me to get going. So I hope you all have a nice day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.